Hello YouTube! Today I want to talk about self-discipline, and as you know, it's my main topic of the year. I want to build my self-discipline, I want to work on that even more, but actually I already came quite far. I was always interested in personal development and I always wanted to do more things, to implement more good habits, to do more sports, but I was completely unable to follow my own intention. Like as if I would watch some video or read some article, get inspired, start doing something like morning pages or running in the morning, so stuff like that. And I would do it for like a week or two while I'm still feeling inspired, but then the initial inspiration, this initial spark goes away and I would just stop. And so many years I was trying to do all these good things but was never able to hold on to them, to stick to them. And now I am really good in that. I mean, I'm so much better in it. So I decided I'm gonna share with you some things that helped me along the way as I was looking back at my habits that I was able to hold on to and the habits that I dropped. And yeah, it's gonna be my experience. First thing that was very helpful for me is to see where my motivation comes from. I realized that all the habits that I dropped after a while were coming from external motivation. For example, if I would read some inspiring article, I would be like, yes, I want to do that. But actually, that worked well for that person and I didn't really need that habit. So when the first inspiration goes away, I drop it. And I realize you can go quite far with the external motivation, but the problem is when the external motivation drops, you stop doing it. That's why you need to have this inner motivation. When I first started meditating, I wanted to go to Vipassana, and this is a meditation retreat where you don't do anything, you just meditate for 10 days. They take away all your things, you can't read, you can't write, you can't look at your phone, basically nothing. All you can do is meditate. And this is a very strong external motivation. When you're put in these circumstances, of course you'll meditate, there is no other choice. And I went there and I did, and I meditated for 10 days and I felt amazing and I was like, wow, that's it, I want to meditate every day now. But the truth is, I wasn't ready at that time. And when I came out of this retreat, I stopped. I stopped pretty soon. But what is the inner motivation? The inner motivation, I find, is when the result of the practice that you're doing, of the habit you're trying to implement, of like regular action that you're trying to take, is so rewarding, it gives you more energy than it takes for you to overcome this initial resistance. For example, for me, exercise is so essential because I know it makes me feel so good and so energized and so focused and motivated that I would rather overcome this when I feel in the morning like, oh, you know, I'm so lazy, I don't want to get up, I don't want to go to the gym. But I know how amazing I'm gonna feel afterwards, how happy will I be, how proud of myself will I be. And I go like, you know what, it's worth it. I'll go. And this is the inner motivation that drives me to do things that are really essential for me, which is meditation, which is writing, which is exercising, which is doing yoga. This kind of stuff is really valuable for me, and that's why I keep doing it. Although I still have resistance. And that brings us to the second point, which is let yourself fail. And what I mean by that is no matter how much of internal motivation do I have, I will still have resistance where I'm trying to implement something new. And to be honest with you guys, 21 days to implement the habit is such a BS. It never ever happened to me that any of my habits stayed with me just easily after 21 days. In fact, I think it's a couple of months or more. I'm reading the Principles book by Ray Dalio right now, and he actually says it's 18 months to really implement the habit. 18 months! So, okay, obviously I'm not going to be able to do anything like in one go from now on and until month until I get this habit. So I will fail, I will drop it many times, and it's okay. Okay, I dropped it. I skipped the gym for the whole week. I didn't go to the gym. That's fine. I just get up on the 7th day, on the 8th day, and still go, you know? And when I do it without this negative self-talk, it's like, oh, you're so lazy, you drop the gym again, you'll never be able to do anything, When I do it without this negative self-talk, when I'm like, okay, you're feeling lazy, just be lazy, see how it feels. Allow yourself to be lazy. And what usually happens to me is if I allow myself to be lazy every now and then, I feel like, you know what, I've rested enough. I don't want to feel this like when I'm a potato couch feeling. I really like to feel motivated and driven and energetic, so I'd rather go to the gym. I know that I will make this effort, I want to go to the gym, and that takes me out of the lazy potato couch mode. So I allow myself to fail, but I keep going anyway without being hard on myself. Okay, now when I know that I have internal motivation and I know the habit that I want to do is really mine, I could add some external motivation. For example, with my exercise, I can hire a personal trainer, or I can ask a friend to go with me so we go together, or I can share my intention to exercise regularly or progress pictures on social media. And this together, external and internal motivation, allows you to move really quick. That's amazing. It just builds this momentum and you're moving forward much faster. Last but not least, is probably one of the key actions that I've done with this is constantly train yourself to do stuff. Constantly train this decision making. Keep your promises to yourself. And I know it's easier said than done because we all promise so much to ourselves and then we're just not able to keep up with our promises. The key here is to start with just one thing. To me, it was meditation. About a year ago, I decided that my main habit will be meditation. I will do it daily, no matter what. If I feel like it, if I don't feel like it, if I'm busy, if I'm not busy, if I'm traveling, if I'm on the airplane, anytime, anywhere, I would just make sure that I do it every single day. And I did, and I'm still doing it to this day, and it's amazing. The result I have from that, just one little habit, 10 minutes a day, is absolutely amazing. That gives me this confidence that I keep my promises to myself, that when I decide to do something, I'm actually doing it. And it's the feeling that you can shape your reality around you with your own hands. You're in control of your reality. It's just incredible. It's amazing to feel that, guys. And if you want to do something useful after you watch this video, just pick one habit, just one. Let it be tiny, let it be 10-minute habit or 5-minute habit, but promise to yourself that you're gonna be doing it every day, no matter what. After a while, what it does, it gives you this ability to stick to one thing, and then you can add another thing, and you can add another thing, and you will be able to maintain all these good habits, but just start with one. It's very important to start with just one. Okay, that's it for today. I hope that was useful. And if you like this video, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.